Okay, guys. Hey, I'm MrGreedyGnome. Welcome back to this week's episode. So, there were a lot of jokes made, and I loved them all. They were hilarious about me giving Ingress advice. That was never really the plan, giving Ingress advice, but everyone's like, "Oh, I want some Ingress dating advice, Greedy." So I'm like, all right, I guess I gotta break down, and I gotta tell you guys. So, dude, first thing, look for somebody with a dog. Okay, if she has a dog, if he has a dog, you are golden. Maybe some of you know why this is a good thing. Maybe some of you think you know why this is a good thing. There could be multiple answers to this question. I'm going to give a couple of different things, okay? Now, if you have the dog, if she has the dog, you go on a walk with the dog, you can play Ingress, it's fine. You can do your Ingress walk. You can do 5 steps right, 7 steps forward, 10 steps back, 3 steps left, and then spin around in a circle as you try to get your GPS to update. Okay? That's totally fine. The dog's not going to care. But if you walk the dog with the girl, she's going to be kind of, what is it? You're going to be running back and forth. She's like, honey, we walked this side of the block 4 times. Can't we walk around the block or down the block that way somewhere? I mean, okay, do not walk the dog with the girlfriend or the boyfriend. It's just not going to happen, okay? So that's a huge thing about doing the dog. Second tip, okay? The second tip is find a hard sleeper. No, it's not so that, just stop. You're weird. The really big thing is that they will not have a problem with your attack notifications going off in the middle of the night. They're just going to sleep through it, okay? They're just asleep. It's fine, okay? They're not going to be pissed off at you about it. Second reason, they are less likely, now I can't guarantee they won't be unhappy at all, but they are less likely to get up, to wake up when you get home 3 hours late and be like, what, where you been? They're still asleep, it's fine, okay? Also, they are less likely to be that type of person that's gonna care if at 1 in the morning you get a text message or a hangout and they're like, dude, go break up this 8 farm, and you just wake up and go and take down the 8 farm. You're not gonna be as mad because they slept through the whole thing and they're secure enough in your relationship, hopefully at this point, that they know you're just going to go hack portals and come back, and it's not going to disturb their sleep, and you're going to be happier. That's a joke, but it's also, it's going to happen. It's a good thing. Serious stuff. And the last thing, pray to God that they know how to find things. By some random arbitrary landmark that may not even be aware to them. So it's like, turn left at the bike sculpture, okay? This is very important. Can't tell you how many girls have been like, okay, turn left after the bike sculpture, and they're like, what? And we drive past them like, yeah. So arbitrary landmarks. So that's what portals are. They can take directions by portals. You're golden, okay? Next, okay. What about the driving? So, are you an English driver? I mean, if you don't know that the speed cap is 37.2823 miles per hour, then are you pretty sure you're not an English driver? And don't be mad if you're not an English driver. I know some of you are like, I didn't know it was 37.2823 miles per hour. It's 60 kilometers per hour. And then, yes, you're right. But don't be mad if you're not an English driver. Not everybody is meant to be an English driver. So, yeah. Story of the day on that one. Okay. So, I was, on this day with this girl, and she was driving, and we were going somewhere, and she didn't know where we were going. It was to this restaurant. And it was downtown, but, it didn't pass hardly any portals. And I was like, what? So I was giving her directions, and I made her take a detour on the main street, which has about 100 portals. And I told her to turn right, and then I started hacking portals as we were talking, and 4 blocks later, she's like, hey, where is it? I'm like, oh, shoot, it was over there. Because I was hacking portals. And we had to go back and pass 100 more portals. It was great. I don't catch. Phenomenal. So, what's your best scenic route story with portals? I'd really love to hear about it because, I think that'd be a pretty entertaining thing to devote an entire episode to. Pulled over. Okay, I think that a better question than have you been pulled over is how many times have you been pulled over? Because, I mean, I've been pulled over. I stopped counting how many times I got pulled over when I hit like 20. You know, like the cop waddles out. He's wearing his pajamas. He's got 5 squad cars with him. He's the chief of police or something. That's what he claimed to be, or a captain or something. I don't remember. And he's like, I hear you've been evading my officers. What are you talking about, evading your officers? That doesn't even make sense. He's like, yeah, they've been following you for hours. We'd been out playing English for about 3 hours downtown. It was like 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning in the middle of the summer. Okay, it was ridiculous. And we've been like driving down the main street like 5 miles an hour for the last 3 hours. We're not evading anybody. We're English driving, like seriously. So send me some great stories, guys. I want to do it. So that's one of my favorites. The other one it's my favorite. I want to know if anybody else remembers it. So do that. So brings us Portal Gems. The Portal Gem of the Week this week, it's kind of not lame, but it's lame, because it's just one of my favorite portals, because I think only one person suggested a Portal Gem, and I'm like, come on guys, suggest some more stuff. So, the unique downtown watering hole, yeah. It's a drinking fountain at a 7-Eleven. Gotta love those portal monkeys. It was submitted by Agent Neo13. Neo13 is the agent's name of the week, or the agent of the week. He's my best friend that I've met playing Ingress. He's awesome. I love playing with Neo. Neo, shout out. That's a great one. Because he's the 13th iteration of the Chosen One. It's a thing. So guys, thanks for watching tonight. Makes me so excited. Well, actually, it might not be tonight. It might be morning. It might be afternoon. It might be in the middle of the day. It might be like twilight. Or who knows? And you're just not sure whether to call it night or day. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. So just shout out, guys. Send me your Portal Gems. Send me your best agent names. The getting pulled over story, dating tips. I would love to hear some random stuff. I don't have my new catchphrase yet. I'm sorry if you don't get that joke. Go watch my other videos. Shout out to Henry Riker on his first contact story. He's like sitting there waiting to be picked up by his dad, who's never late. Dad finally shows up. He's like, Dad, where you been? He's like, son, Google has this new game. I think that's just fantastic. And tell me who your agent of the week is. Thank you so much. My name is MrGreedyGnome, and I'm going to go hack some portals.